Have you learned everything there is to know about successful wealth-building strategies? The saying goes, if you want to become a millionaire, learn from a millionaire. If you want to become a billionaire, learn from a billionaire. The years 2009 through 2012 saw an enormous transfer of wealth upwards to the top 1% of money earners, and particularly the top 0.1%. According to economists working with Censa data at the Pew Foundation, from 2009 to 2011, the net worth of the top 7% gained 28%, while the bottom 93% dropped 4%. These wide variances were driven by gains in stock, bonds, and real estate prices. Since the end of 2011, these markets have continued to climb, further enhancing wealth and income at the top. Home ownership has declined almost every month since early 2009, and housing prices have been driven up by Wall Street speculation, foreign money, and U.S. investors hoping to rent out or flip homes for a profit. Inflation-adjusted median U.S. income has declined about 6% since 2009. Things are not looking better economically for 9 out of 10 Americans. Adjusting for inflation, the bottom 90% of workers have seen a decline in their income of 10.7% from 2002 through 2012. Meanwhile, the top 1% to 0.5% have seen a gain of 11.3%, and the top 0.1% to 0.01% have seen a gain of 29.5%. Membership in the elite group of top 0.5% is likely to come from being involved of some aspect of the financial services or banking industry, real estate development involved with those industries, or government contracting. Hardworking and clever physicians and attorneys can acquire as much as 15 to 20 million before retirement, but they are rare. Those in the top 0.5% have incomes over $500,000 if working, and a net worth of over $1.8 million if retired. The higher we go up into the top 0.5%, the more likely it is that their wealth is in some way tied to the investment industry and borrowed money, rather than from personally selling goods, services, or labor, as do most in the bottom 99.5%. They are much more likely to have built their net worth from stock options and capital gains in stocks, and real estate and private business sales, not from income which is taxed at a much higher rate. These opportunities are largely unavailable to the bottom 99.5%. People in the top 0.1% come from many backgrounds, but it's infrequent to meet one whose wealth wasn't acquired through direct or indirect participation in the financial and banking industries. A highly complex set of laws and exemptions from laws and taxes have been put in place by those in the uppermost reaches of the U.S. financial system. This allows the elite wealthy to protect and increase their wealth, and significantly affect the U.S. political and legislative processes. They have real power and real wealth. Ordinary citizens in the bottom 99.5% are largely not aware of these systems, do not understand how they work, are unlikely to participate in them, and have little likelihood of entering the top 0.5%, much less the top 0.1%. Moreover, those at the very top have no incentive whatsoever for revealing or changing the rules. It's important to emphasize one of the dangers of wealth concentration: irresponsibility and wider economic consequences of actions by those at the top. Wall Street created the investment products that produced gross economic imbalances and the 2008 credit crisis. It wasn't the hardworking 99.5%. The average working class could only financially harm themselves, not the economic system. Are you open to learning simple new ideas everyone can use, demonstrated by America's richest moguls?